Hi everybody. In this tutorial we're going to look at animating with symbols or graphics. So what we've been doing up till now is frame by frame painting every frame. However, we can animate without having to paint frame by frame. And it's called tweening. And let me show you how it works. So I'm just going to paint something here. And I'm going to take my brush and I'll just make this kind of circle here. And I've painted it on frame 1. I'm going to convert this to a symbol. Now I'm going to move quickly on that because you can look at my previous tutorial on converting to symbols, but I'm going to select this whole shape here and I'm going to go to Modify, Convert to Symbol. I'm going to just make sure that it says graphic, and I could even name it if I want to. And I'll say OK. So convert to symbol. Okay, I can move the symbol wherever I want to start it. How about I'll start it here? So at frame 1, it's here. Let's go out to frame 30. And at frame 30, I'm going to press F6. And what that is, F6 means copy keyframe. So F6 is the quick command for copying a keyframe. So at frame 1, the symbol is here, and at frame 30, the symbol is still here. Well, at frame 30, I want to move this over to the right. So now I have at frame 1, it's here, and at frame 30, it's here. Now I'm going to let Animate fill in the rest for me. So to do that, you can see there's this shaded area here. I can click anywhere in this shaded area, doesn't matter where, and I'm going to right click. And right here, there's something right up top called Create Classic Tween. And when I do that, it turns this new purple color with this thin arrow, you can see. And if I scrub my timeline, you can see that it is smart enough to know how to fill in those frames going from left to right. All right. There's more we can do. So how about at 40, I'm going to press F6, and I'm going to move this shape down below. So at 30, it's over here. At 40, it's here. I'm going to click inside of the shaded area and right-click Create Classic Tween. So now it has filled in this area. Now, as I said, there's a few things you can do because I'm animating a symbol with a motion tween. One of them I can do is I could say, all right, how about I want this to rotate as it's moving along? Or even better, what if I want it to just squish when it gets to here? So, or as it's moving, it's going to squish. To do that, I will select this last keyframe here, which is where it's set, where it stopped, and I'm going to get my free transform tool, which allows me to have this bounding box, and I'm just going to smush it. So now it'll automatically fill that information in. So you can see as I scrub now, you can see how the shape will squish. Excellent. How about let's go now to 60. I'm going to press F6. I'm going to use my move tool and move it all the way over here. And with a inside anywhere in here, a right click with a classic tween. So now I have it moving over. Let's look at rotating. I can click anywhere in this gap here in between the two keyframes, and I have some properties over here. And because I'm clicked on a tween, which is this purple area anywhere, I can change the rotation. So right now it's on auto, but if I change it to counterclockwise, now when this moves and tweens over, it's rotating itself one time, Can I change that? Of course. So counterclockwise, it says 1 as a count. I can make it 5, and now it'll be a lot faster. But I'll just click in this tweened area and change it back to 1. All right. One last thing. I could also, well, as it's rotating, I could also make it get larger. So I'm at that last keyframe where it stopped. I'm going to take this transform tool and let's bring it back to its original size. And you can see it still keeps the rotation, but also has updated the size. I can also change color. And let's pretend I wanted to change color somewhere over here. So from here to here, I'm going to have it change color. And that's the great thing about this Animate. I can go back to these keyframes and change things, and it'll automatically update because they're motion tweens. So I'm going to click on this frame right here. I'm going to get my move tool. And I need to click on this once. And when I click on him once, over here, there's something called color effects, and I'll change it from none to tint, and I can tint the color to a different color. So maybe it turns blue. And let's see if that works. So it's too similar. I'm going to change this to a different color. I'm going to click it once and change it to this nice pink. So here, you can see it's now going from purple to pink. One thing to just be careful of, and this might happen, if you double click this, what's happened is you're inside, you lose the timeline, and you're actually inside of the symbol. So Animate always gives you an option to go back and edit the original symbol when it was, and have it become artwork again. But to get back, we have to click on this little arrow, because right now we're not in scene 1, we're inside of the ball symbol. I can click this back button to get back to scene 1 where I still have my stuff. All right, this is motion tweening. Good luck and give it a try.